Have you ever felt that uncontrollable sleepiness while trying to study? Your eyes get heavy, the words on the page start to blur, and before you know it, your head is almost hitting the desk. If this happens to you, stick around until the end, because today I'm going to show you 3 foolproof techniques to fight off sleep and keep your mind sharp as a blade. And the third tip? No one talks about it, but it can completely change the way you study. A lot of people think drinking coffee or energy drinks will solve the problem, but this strategy can be a trap. Yes, caffeine can keep you awake for a while, but soon after you crash and you feel even sleepier. Plus, too much caffeine can increase anxiety and hurt your concentration. So how do you avoid this? Simple. Instead of relying on stimulants, let's focus on natural techniques that really work. If you feel sleep creeping in, the worst thing you can do is stay seated or lying down in the same spot. Your body needs to understand that it's not time to sleep. So here's the first trick. Move around every 25 to 30 minutes. This can be as simple as stretching your arms, taking a short walk around the room, or even doing 10 jumping jacks. This small burst of movement increases blood circulation, sends more oxygen to your brain, and makes you feel instantly more alert. But if you want to take it a step further, try something called active cognitive exercise. Here's how it works. While walking or moving around, try mentally reviewing what you just studied. This reinforces memory and prevents your brain from slipping into sleep mode. Did you know that your environment could be the biggest reason for your sleepiness? If you're studying in a room that's too dark or too warm, your body automatically starts producing melatonin, the sleep hormone, and the result? You start yawning and losing focus without even realizing it. The solution? Adjust the lighting and temperature in your favor. Whenever possible, study in a well-lit area, preferably with white or blue light, which mimics natural daylight. This helps keep your brain alert. And if the room is too warm, try lowering the temperature by turning on a fan or opening a window. The ideal setting should be slightly cool, because that prevents your body from entering relaxation mode. Bonus tip: if you can't control the room temperature, splash cold water on your face. This gives your nervous system a shock and can keep you awake for much longer. Now let's talk about the secret almost no one mentions. The real reason you feel sleepy while studying may have nothing to do with physical exhaustion. Many times it's because your brain isn't engaged enough with what you're learning. If you're just reading a book or passively watching a lecture, your brain goes into automatic mode, and that causes drowsiness. The solution? Make your study sessions active. But how do you do that? Here are a few simple ways. Ask yourself questions. Instead of just reading, try predicting the answer before seeing it. Explain things out loud. Pretend you're teaching someone. This forces your brain to actively process information. Use memory techniques like mnemonics or mind maps. Learning becomes more dynamic, and your brain stays engaged. Try the Feynman technique. Take a complex topic and try explaining it in simple words. If you struggle, it means you haven't fully understood it yet. When you interact with the content, studying stops being boring and tiring. And the best part... Now that you know these 3 powerful techniques to avoid sleep while studying, it's time to put them into practice. Remember, keep your body active, adjust your environment to prevent sleepiness, and make your study sessions dynamic. And here's a challenge. Which of these tips are you going to try first? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more tricks to boost your studies, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next videos. See you next time.